Hello, thanks for joining me here at the Oracle of the Feather Crown Tree. This is our collective crown chakra reading for the week. So happy to have you along. I've had some very strong messages for the week that have seemed to really present a theme that has been interrelated as we've gone through the days. So we'll see if the message today follows suit. Our card on the left is representing the crown chakra itself, and the one on the right is going to be a message from the divine chakra. I need to take a moment here to get the message. Okay, so there's something about being of the same mind, regardless of who we are, where we're from, what era we're connected to, what gender we are, what dimension we exist in. We are all sort of the same in this space when we are tuned in a way where we're accessing reality through the third eye. That's how you know that you're going to be tuned into this type of collective energy that really is an equalizing energy. It's of the same mind. So it's definitely this collective consciousness coming through that's perceived through the third eye. And it seems to be accessible when you are, if you can put yourself in a space that's dark, if it's devoid of light, if you can wear loose clothing and maybe even cover your head, it looks like this will help connect you to other beings that want to communicate with you in the collective consciousness. This would have been a great card for yesterday when we were doing the third eye chakra. So there's something coming through here, though, that it's basically giving instruction on how to really activate this sensory ability. There's also, looking up to that area when you're trying to activate it and not focusing at anything in particular outside of your, within your field of vision, basically. Okay, let me see what else I'm going to get here. Okay, so I don't know how familiar everyone's going to be with this idea of Christ consciousness and any of the energies associated with that philosophy in its original form and in its more early days, not in any religious practices that have really stemmed out from it, in our contemporary times. So okay, so I'm getting that there is this opening up of the space so that you can communicate with other beings, or have this not necessary, I'm not talking it's a different type of communication than actually, verbally and maybe even intellectually, thinking in thoughts, thinking in words. It can just be feelings and sensations that want to come through. But there's something that wants to come through that, again, I've spoke about this a few times, like you can't actually witness it, but you can sense it, you can feel it. And it's an energy that holds that Christ consciousness somewhat, but it's very blended into some of the other energies that can be associated with that early form of Christianity, the Joan of Arc energy, that warrior, that Christian warrior, and definitely more of the saintly Mother Mary, always nurturing, always caring energy. So it's sort of this meshing of energies, all the good energies that we would associate with early Christianity, as far as Jesus, Mary, maybe Mary Magdalene, any of the earlier saints, and really the warriors for this type of consciousness, which was about having more of a focus on equality, respect for one another, not really fighting if unnecessary, having some personal ethics that you hold yourself accountable to. There's all kinds of things. So basically, what I'm getting here is that there's just goodness that wants to come through, that wants to communicate to you, that maybe wants to be somewhat of a mother for you, somewhat of a leader for you, help guide you, help make you feel strong, make you feel like you know what causes you want to stand up for, why they're important, and feel that the energy behind that, what's really motivating you to take a stand for something, to believe in something. And I really feel like in order to connect with this, to really understand your sort of ultimate life purpose, that you need to be able to meditate or open up yourself in a way where you can actually connect to this energy that wants to come through, the assistance that wants to be there, that wants to be in alignment with you. And I think that you'll know if you're connecting with this, because it's going to feel like alignment. It's going to feel like something is right there, with you, that is fully, like, this is basically like your higher self that is carrying all of the best attributes of any of these spiritual leaders that we have created, or we have believed to have existed, that wants to come through and wants to be in alignment with you, wants to be recognized as basically like your twin, your partner in crime in a way, and is your true partner. So that's great. That's a great energy. And really this other part of the triangle is this energy right here. You put it all together and you kind of get this Trinity type of energy, where it is your spirit, your soul, and love itself, the divine energy coming through. Okay, let's tie it up there. We will begin tomorrow again with the root chakra and carry on throughout the week with a whole new set of readings. Have a blessed day, and again, thank you for joining me.